What's happening, YouTube? Shady back again. I'm here with D-Buck, Duke Togo, episode 3. Yeah, this football podcast that's yet to be named. But as always, let's just get straight into it.
Doesn't need a name.
It doesn't need a name. So I guess the biggest news is Timo Werner to Chelsea.
Is that confirmed?
It's pretty much. If BBC say it, it's pretty much.
Until the contract signed, it's not confirmed, isn't it?
He said yes to them. So,
how many players have said yes over the years and then do a madness?
Nah, you're right there. As a United fan, that's the stance I take, innit? Until I see, the picture, man with the shirt or signing the contract.
Them ones there, like,
exactly.
man, they're holding the pen and smiling at the camera.
Then I'm like, cool. Or even one step before that, there's this, I think there's a freelance United photographer. And normally, once he says it's done, because, he'll be the guy that's taking the pictures or whatever. Once he says it's done, then I'm like, all right, cool. We're talking business. But when it's an opposition team, once you know what people are like in it. Once you hear a little bit of noise, all right, fine, it's happening. They got him, whatever. It's funny how football works. But
just don't know, innit? Like,
yeah.
Remember Donny on transfer deadline day? What's his name?
Peter. I'm not gonna say Peter or the Wiggy. Pull that to keep here. Man drove where did he drive for? West Brom or something?
They done him dirty. They done him dirty.
That's crazy.
Like...
He did the whole flipping, pulled up in the car. He did give him an interview.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so you just don't know.
It's true.
But the BBC did report it, and the German, was it Blind or whatever it's called? Blind or something like that.
I think,
and that's pretty reliable.
Yeah. I think that's the thing, innit?
Athletic has said it, and then that journalist, that Romano.
More than likely, it's going through.
So if he says it, then there's legs on it. Like, it's not. He hasn't confirmed it though. He hasn't confirmed it. But he said
that's the thing.
He said Werner said yes, and like a lot of reliable journalists are saying
more than likely it's true. But as I said, until the signs, you just never know.
Well, that's a very big sign for Chelsea.
Klopp might do a madness and because Klopp wanted him, innit, originally.
Yeah, but
everyone thought he was Liverpool bound.
It was Liverpool bound. But obviously, Corona.
He sat with Czech, persuaded him or something like that.
Yeah,
is it?
They said Czech went to Germany and convinced him. But when you think about it, it does make sense. Like if I'm Werner, Liverpool are the better team. Don't get me wrong. But if you go to Chelsea, you probably get him. You might even get more money, and you're the star striker.
Like you're starting every game.
You're starting every game regardless.
There's no competition. I'm not trying to Tammy Abraham and Michy Batshuayi. Like, nah, bro.
Morata's coming back.
No, the thing is,
he's coming to take the Premier League by storm, yeah?
Oh, he's actually coming back, right?
That's why I think Atletico might buy him. They might actually buy him.
I'm hearing they're not buying him. That's why I'm saying he's coming back to Chelsea.
That's what I thought.
More than likely, he can get a move. Obviously, he can get a move.
Because I was thinking, no way is Atletico spending 55 mil for Morata in this climate. No way. But then they're saying, they actually still want him. I was like, bro, they're probably gonna sort out a cheaper deal. That's 100%. That's what.
Yeah, because I'm sure Morata does not want to come back.
No.
London.
I could see him go for like 20, 25, 30 mil.
Chelsea ain't gonna have that.
25 would be a snip. And I don't rate Morata either, but 25.
Yeah, but in this climate,
I know. That's the thing.
They just got Werner. They just got Werner for
50 mil.
But they want the money back, man. Because basically, you signed a contract to say, look, you're taking him for this price. But so what? You're gonna run down the thing and then try and renegotiate? No.
But was it? Was it option to buy?
Yes, it was option. It wasn't a thing.
So I think if it's option to buy,
like, look at us. We had Giovanni Lo Celso, yeah. So it was loan, and then at the end of the season, 55 mil. That was agreed. It was if we finish in Europe, we had to pay it, right? In January, Levy goes back. He's like, look, I could give you the money now, but it's got to be cheaper. So we end up buying.
Yeah, with a deal like that, obviously, if you're saying, look, we can give it now, so you can go into the market and buy whoever, that makes sense in that sense. But Chelsea, if it's coming to the end of the season and you're like, look, yeah, can we have him for cheaper?
Bro,
no.
Chelsea are stuck with that guy. Then no one is paying anything over 30 mil for Morata. I don't care who he is.
He's a skeng, man. Trust
me. No
me.
one is gonna pay money for that guy.
He's a skeng, man. Trust me. Man's been Spain. Man's been Italy.
Exactly, and everyone's
come Prem. He's a seasoned player, you know.
Everyone's trying to get rid of him, though.
Man's won the league in every place he's gone, though.
So why Chelsea keeping him then?
Yeah, why is he
not
to the
stuck
Champions
around,
League
final?
Why is he not stuck around?
I don't know, he's stuck around.
One of these big
clubs. Don't like England, isn't it? Like,
how come every big club's got rid of him?
He was on loan. What big club?
Well, why Juventus could have bought him?
He was on loan, isn't it?
Juventus could have bought him though, but they said no.
Maybe it's just
Real Madrid could have kept him.
They had him. They sold him. What's wrong with that?
Exactly. They sold him. They got rid of him.
And
Chelsea are getting rid of him. So 3 top teams,
they've discarded him.
3 top teams has said no thanks, bro.
How do you know it's not Morata?
Bro, it might be. But if he wants to keep,
I'm just thinking. You know what? I've gone here. I've gone there. I've won everywhere I've gone. I won the Europa League at Chelsea. Did he win Europa League? He did, didn't it?
He didn't play. No, he didn't. He was on loan.
Was he?
Giroud won them. He didn't even play.
Oh yeah, he didn't.
Bro, Giroud is higher rated than Morata. That's all you need to know, bro.
Come on,
I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably take Giroud over. I'd take.
No.
Because I know what he brings, and he's not a starter.
I'll take Giroud as well.
He's not a starter, and he brings something different, man.
I'll take Giroud. I would have took Giroud at Tottenham when there was rumours, but they wouldn't sell it to us. But
no way.
No way, especially when it was rival. But I think that's a great deal for Chelsea. They got Ziyech as well, 38 mil. Again, that's cheap in my eyes.
Yeah.
And they're trying to go for Chilwell as well from Leicester, but that's going to be the hard one.
Because I think Leicester are basically saying we sold Maguire last year.
Yeah, everybody
80
said
M's.
They're sitting on like.
Why you man buy that guy for 80 M's? Jesus.
I think most United fans would agree with that, because 80 M's, 80 million for Maguire is a joke, innit? 50.
I forgot it was 80 M's until the other day. I started FM. And I'm seeing 80 mil. I'm like, I'm just looking like, oh my gosh, 80.
The thing is, they needed a centre back.
You could have bought Ramos. I don't care how old he is, man.
Bro, Ramos is not.
No. But you know what? Ramos has trolled us before, innit? And he got his new contract. So I'm not.
Ramos is one of the highest paid.
To hear that.
I think
Ramos in the Prem. That's a match made in heaven.
That's a red card every second game, bro. As he gets older as well, you know,
a bit of pace.
Exactly, man. That's a recipe for disaster, man. Premier League is definitely not a retirement home.
What's his name?
Definitely not.
Koulibaly.
Yeah, Koulibaly probably would have cost maybe like 10 million more, or maybe 20 million more. And he's 28, 29? So
the guy said if Maguire, I remember the president was like, if Maguire's 80 mil, Koulibaly's hundreds.
and I mean, you can't really deny that, can you? It's just Koulibaly's age that goes against him.
Koulibaly will go for cheap, I think, this season. I think someone's going to buy him, whether it's City.
He's got to be, 29 now? 28, 29?
Yeah, 29.
So, last year's contract.
I can see Tottenham trying to go for him.
I remember defenders are like fine wine, you get me? Like even though they're old, especially the centre-backs.
In Italy,
but you're not
he can play for 38. He can play for 38. In Prem, it's a bit different, isn't it? It's a bit different. It's a bit different. Once you get north of 30, it's a bit harder.
Because then, obviously, with someone like him, you don't know how he's going to adjust. So you might need a season to adjust. And then you're telling me, man's 30
already,
before you even get to see the best of him. And then he plays at his top level for 2 years. Yeah. If you're lucky, I don't know. It's a risky one.
I can see him getting a big move, but...
Yeah, but it's not going to be for crazy money. It can't.
Not going to be for crazy money. Maybe 50, 60 mil max.
I'm just reading now. Man United make 71 mil offer for him.
For
Koulibaly for 89. Yeah.
Nah, I don't believe that, man.
Nah, I don't believe
because I don't think that. I don't think that would make sense to pay 70 something.
Yeah, that's
when we have more pressing issues.
I don't think that's United's. Yeah, I don't think that's United's priority.
Yeah, have to get right winger, midfielder, minimum.
I think if you give anyone a choice, would you rather spend 90 mil on Koulibaly or 90 mil on Sancho? United fans taking Sancho.
That's
But there's a few people reporting it though. Obviously, take it with a pinch of salt, but
always, that price point.
I'm hearing this because Liverpool made a bid as well. So,
no. Well, Liverpool. That's already forced because
Van Dijk and what's his name, Koulibaly. Jeez.
No, that would be sick. But Liverpool would just come out there saying they can't afford anyone this season. There's no major signings. From time Werner,
they were going to buy Sam Werner. Come on, though.
That's what I'm saying. For 50 mil, that's a snip. But if they're not buying him, if they're not buying Werner for 50,
you think they're
definitely not going near a 28, 29-year-old Koulibaly for 70 when they've got Gomez and Dijk and
Matip. They might get like a fourth choice centre back.
They're probably trying some kind of swap deal plus money, man.
Well, even now,
that's what they might have to resort to.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think there's going to be a lot of swaps. There's going to be a lot of swaps with money here and there. That's what I think this summer. But obviously, the big teams are still going to have money. So you've got Chelsea, Real Madrid. They're still going to spend like 100 mil.
Of course.
City's still going to spend.
I swear Real Madrid bought like 7 players last year or something nonsense, man.
Exactly. So they're going to spend another like 100 mil on certain players. I think Barcelona will spend. City, obviously. United, probably. And the other clubs that maybe don't have the richest, like say like Liverpool and stuff, Tottenham, Arsenal, I think will be trying to scrap some deals with some.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of clubs are going to be like that. Or a lot of clubs are going to have to sell their players.
I think so. Because especially there's a few players out there that you look at Coutinho, for example. Like he's not really wanted. Where is he going to end up? So
they're going to have to take a massive L on that.
That's the thing. They're going to have to.
That might be one of the biggest L's in modern history.
Well, it was probably one of the biggest L's in modern history, paying 100 whatever it was for him in the first place.
Yeah, 157 mil, and then now don't even need him. They bought Griezmann the season after, isn't it?
Exactly.
So that's madness.
They're trying to sell him though.
Exactly. They wanted Neymar. They still think they can get Neymar, but it's like, how do you?
Nah, that can't happen now.
It can't, man. The money's too much.
Can't happen now,
You can't afford it, innit? Maybe if they didn't pay the 100 mil for Griezmann, but
like PSG will come out and be like, give us Messi. Just to take the piss. Just give us Messi.
Something,
you know them football manager ones like you make the big next thing man just comes something stupid. You're like,
nah.
You can have Neymar, but we want Messi. Throw in Suarez as well. Plus 20 mil. And then them dumb deals like that.
Piss take ones,
But what would you do if they said yes? We're like, oh shit.
you got to pay. Going there, man's getting 3 mil a week.
Something dumb. You definitely have 2 mil minimum. If you
definitely.
Because that's double his contract, so you'd have to.
You got to give him incentive.
If I'm getting a mil a week, if I'm moving, it's got to be double.
Yeah, it's got to be big money, man.
You can move in like 3 years in Paris, still do a job in.
Yeah. Come on now. I mean, he doesn't run as it is, isn't it? So.
He doesn't need to play in midfield. Yeah, he can play in midfield.
3 years time.
Or just have a couple of runners next
to him.
Pull
the strings, that's it, man. And that's the thing with Messi. Since he's not an athlete, unlike other players that we won't mention. No, but the way Messi plays in it, he's got the ability to adjust in it. Once he loses whatever physical attributes left, man could just slot into a more withdrawn role and just like pull the strings, man. It will be interesting to see if Messi stays at Barca long term, because there seems to be so much like noise about.
There's always drama
issues,
about them signing someone. But they always go on like Messi's like the tyrant of Barcelona. Like any player's like, oh, Messi doesn't approve this player. Messi doesn't want Griezmann. No. Messi doesn't speak to
one of them players. He holds that kind of weight. You heard the same thing about in basketball with LeBron as well. Like. Heard it about Kobe as well. I reckon those kind of players do have a certain bit of weight.
Yeah, they probably asked him, innit? They're like, oh, we're looking to bid in these players. How do you feel about that? He probably says, yeah, cool. Like, yeah. It's like, if you gave Messi an option of Griezmann or Neymar, I'm sure he's he's saying Neymar, isn't it? Because he's obviously played with him.
Definitely.
So it might be something like that. Like, I prefer you can get Neymar, but if you can't get Neymar, Griezmann's not a bad shout. Just playing him to dash him on the wings. Then it's like, oh, why ain't he playing? Why ain't he performing like normally? But I just I don't get their recruitment at times.
Yeah, their transfer policy is a bit weird, isn't it, man? Bit weird, and the amounts of money that they've blown on certain players is just a bit crazy.
It's actually crazy. Another thing that I want to is Premier League is returning with virtual crowd noise from FIFA games.
That's kind of weird, because you'd think that they would have enough. Because surely there's like, independent audio of crowd noise that they'd be able to get from the stadiums themselves. That's what I think anyway.
But if FIFA's already done that.
No, but when you think about it, it's like...
FIFA's already done that, haven't they?
Yeah, so FIFA's like proper, like...
It's like been done professionally.
FIFA's done all that recording for every stadium. If you pick like a badge, you can hear the chants and stuff.
So but then... Because I'm not out here playing flipping Norwich and Burnley to know if they have the chance for those teams, or I don't know.
I'm not sure, but you can still hear they would just get generic crowd noise.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone will have their own chance.
I guess they got to try and make it fair, innit?
But I'm sure anything to give the game a bit more atmosphere, I guess.
Yeah, because being able to hear guys saying, "Yo, no, make that run, mark him." Like, it's weird, man. It feels strange.
I think I'm gonna watch the Spurs United game. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna listen to it on the radio.
Why would you not watch it?
Bro, it's horrible. It's gonna be horrible.
You're trolling.
It's gonna be horrible. It's gonna be horrible.
He's gonna listen to it on the radio.
Listening to it on the radio is gonna be a more enjoyable experience.
Still got the commentator. Still got the fan noise. Obviously, I can't visualize like
you're just a troll, man.
When I'm watching it, empty stadium. I'm gonna hear people shouting. I don't want to hear that.
You're a troll.
I don't wanna hear. Have you seen the German games? It's awful. Can you watch that?
But then, what if they put the crowd videos, in the background? Would that make a difference?
That's nonsense. If you ever see if you actually mic up a fan, like individually, it's a horrible showing. It's dangerous. It's a horrible showing. Do you ever hear what you hear in the stadiums? The swear words. It's just a lot.
Because even we as fans, isn't it? Like if my guy, we'll go back to Lukaku with it. My guy has miscontrolled the ball 8 times. I'm not gonna be out here clapping him. I'm obviously gonna say, like, what's wrong with this guy? I'm gonna say something.
Get him off the pitch.
And obviously, certain fans are a bit more toxic,
very toxic
with that kind of stuff. So I don't know how that would work.
So they might have pictures of the Virgin fans. I think a German team done it. Had pictures of the virtual fans, but anything to make the game seem more, realistic. Because everything is just looking a bit dead in Germany. Like, I just see it. Like, just hear, when the goals go in, just hear the bench screaming. Like, it's like just one or two. Yeah, so you need a loud person on the bench to shout. Because imagine no one celebrates when the goal goes in.
That's the thing, man. It must feel kind of empty.
Dead.
Like, I don't want to imagine we went back to like Adebayor when he was playing for City. Like, he's not gonna start running to the end of the stadium because you don't have that passion.
And the thing is, you don't have that, adrenaline. Like, you score.
Obviously, it's a bit different because the fans are giving him stick. He left the club and whatever else.
No, but if you score a goal,
you're not gonna have that feeling, are you?
There's no adrenaline. Like when you score and everyone's screaming, and when you score, it's like just hear the guy that you work with every day screaming.
Yeah.
The guys from the bench, your teammates screaming like a Sunday league. You're gonna start doing,
That's what I'm saying.
Like, take your.
I feel like if I was a player, I'm not really gonna start running to the corner flag when there's no one there. All I'm gonna do is just high five. Yeah, I know. I'm watching them. They're doing it still. That would just feel weird to me, though.
A goal's a goal, innit?
No, obviously, a goal's a goal.
It's not like this doesn't matter. You know, like friendlies when it's kind of like.
Yeah, no, that's
true. You know when you see a man in friendly and they score a goal, that's exactly how they're high-fiving, man. Like, calm.
Yeah.
This is still going on the record, so it's like, that man is still
count for a lot in it, depending. Obviously, there's a lot to play for, especially in the Premier League. So it's true, isn't it? If you score a last-minute winner, whether the stadium's empty or not,
definitely, you're
and if it's against your rivals,
you
might just flipping run and hop on, jump into the bench or something crazy like that. So yeah, it does make sense, doesn't it? It does make sense.
As long as it looks, looks okay. You don't want to look like an idiot. But some people just like, go up to the seats and like bow and stuff like that. And people trolling like that. You might see get some troll celebrations. But
true.
But you're gonna have a lot of football in the next 2 weeks. The TV schedule has been released for the first 2 weeks. I don't know how long football is gonna be. So I think it's gonna be a month or maybe even 3-4 weeks. So I'm guessing it's gonna be a month altogether. So the way it starts, obviously 17th, we have got our first game. What's the first game, Shady? Do you know what the first game is?
Is it a double header?
Yeah, so there's 2 games. What's the first game?
I think it's Norwich versus someone.
Yes, Aston Villa with Sheffield. Who's watching that?
I'll watch it. Fuck it. It's the first game, isn't it?
But the game after,
that's City Arsenal, yeah.
City Arsenal. And then we go to Friday, double header again. We got Norwich, Southampton, then we got Tottenham, Man United. And then from then, we got Saturday, 4 games on Saturday, all on TV as well. And Saturday we'll have 7:45. You'll have the BBC showing the first ever Premiership game live. Not match of the day, live. Since the Premiership was started, obviously BBC can't afford live games like that. You get me? Just normally FA Cup and stuff like that. So they got a Prem game. So it's 4 games on Saturday, 3 games on Sunday.
So let me interrupt you real quick. The 4 games on a Saturday, are they one after the other?
One after the other. So
okay, cool.
Time-wise,
so that's a full day of football.
12:30, 3, 5:30, and the BBC one 7:45. So it's just. And obviously on Sunday we got 2, 4:30, 7 o'clock. We got a Monday kickoff. Then from then it's every day. Tuesday 2 games, Wednesdays 4 games, Thursday 4 games. Then I think Friday there's a break, and then FA Cup starts on a Saturday. So that's another thing you got to fit in, FA Cup. And it's crazy to see what they're gonna do. What they're gonna do with the Champions League as well. They're saying they're gonna have like a mini tournament or something like that.
Serious.
In the space of like 2 weeks, and it might be a neutral venue. I don't know what they're gonna do, because obviously you can't be traveling home and away when you're in this crisis, obviously. So they're saying they might do in August, do like a mini tournament to see who wins. But
yeah, that's kind of mad.
It's crazy. But if you're excited for football, it is gonna be football overload. Football overload
from one extreme to the other.
Like I can see from after the weekend, people are gonna be like tired. You're gonna be tired. Like you're not gonna watch every game. You're just gonna watch your team's games. So I've seen Tottenham's after that Friday game. We're just playing on every Tuesday. We'll play. So Tuesday's my day for football. So I don't know. Otherwise, I'm not looking to watch. I'm not. Burnley v Watford.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not trying to watch every game because it's not that deep, man. And the
thing is, you're not even hyped for the rest of the season, right?
That's what I'm saying. It just feels weird. Like obviously, I want it back, but at the same time, it's like I don't know. Let's see. But then again, maybe that first game, obviously us United versus Tottenham, UD Buck, that could really set the tone, innit? That could gas me up. I don't know. When I see that starting lineup and I see Pogba, Bruno,
you might get gassed.
That's when you might catch me sitting forwards. Like, yeah, maybe in it. So we'll have to see, man.
I think the City Arsenal game will set the tone for for the rest of what's upcoming. Like.
Yeah.
Because if that game feels dead, Whoa. It might be peak for the rest of the league.
Yeah. It's like, the rest of the season might be long, man.
If a City Arsenal game is hard to watch, because you gotta remember, something like the first set of games they might all be rubbish. Because when you think of it, it's gonna be like the first game of the season. Players are not gonna be fit. I saw a picture of De Bruyne the other day. He's got a bit of a.
He's looking a bit tubby, yeah.
He's got a bit of a belly. He's playing that Fortnite with Dele Alli and stuff like that. So it might take a bit of a while, because obviously, but after the second, third game, I'd imagine the players are gonna get used to it. But I'm not expecting a lot from the first round of games. Even the Tottenham United game, I can see it very slow game, and especially with the 5 sub rules that officially got cleared. Was it a couple of days ago? I thought you could make 5 subs. You still have to only got 3 times you can make a sub.
Okay.
So still you can only do it 3 times. Right. So obviously a couple of times, obviously you can add more than 1 player. I thought you could do 5 separate subs. So I was like, that just wastes time.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm thinking the 3. It's still the same.
It makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. So you could just sub more players on. So that makes sense for that in that sense. But it would be interesting to see. It's going to be a lot of tactics then, because regarding subs and stuff. So it's got to be certain managers got to step up. It's got to be. It's all new to everyone, and every manager had a pre-season again. Pretty much. Yeah. It's all pre-season, so there's no sort of managers that I see. Anyone that joined recently to their clubs will get a pre-season, so like that. So Mourinho, Arteta, and then obviously the players that joined in January, they get used to their teammates as well. So you can see certain teams being strong. You can see Arsenal finishing strongly, United finishing strongly, Tottenham finishing strong.
Come on, it's Arsenal, man. Come on.
Hey, you say that, yeah, but I see not.
That's the thing. If
City's lost the league. City's lost the league, right? They can't do anything. There's nothing to play for City in the league, right? They're probably waiting for I don't know if they're still in the FA Cup or they're still in the Champions League, obviously. So they might be just thinking, no fans, just any pre-season game. All it takes is Arsenal to try hard, and then they get a goal, or they get smashed. It's one or the other. I just see it. I can see, because last time City just ripped them apart, but obviously they got Arteta this time, and he's got a pre-season with them. So who knows? He might do bits. You don't think so? Do it now? Why?
Duke's not impressed at all.
Well, what's no garbage, man?
They got a manager. They got Arteta.
Yeah, Arteta, man, he's a savior.
Could have had Ancelotti. You choose Arteta. Get out of it. Next, let's move on. Let's not even talk about these guys, man.
They're that irrelevant, yeah.
You don't rate that?
No.
I swear Everton's about.
You could have a Champions League winning manager, and you choose up.
New direction.
Just like the last manager, it's all going well. Hit that Europa League final, and it was like, man has to go, innit?
Yes. We'll see how long Arteta lasts before the. He's got another season. For sure. He's got another 2 seasons.
They turned on Wenger, so Arteta ain't got a chance when it's going wrong, man.
Boy, it's a bit few. But anyone can get it these days. Anyone. It's football's changed, man. You can't. There's no manager that can stay in the job for 10 years without getting heat, unless you're like look at Klopp. If he weren't managing Liverpool, and he went 3 seasons without winning for anything like United or City, certain man would be like, bro, you can't do it.
It's time to go. Yeah,
it's level 1 nothing. How long did it take him to win at Liverpool?
3 years. So he didn't do anything.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like the board knew this. The board backed him. They was so he came to the job look, I need time to build. You get me? Other teams are just dumb in it. They just want the shit straight away. It can't. That's not going to work.
A team like Liverpool will give time. But if Klopp was at United, I don't think
it would have been difficult. Innit?
I don't think United give Klopp 3 seasons without winning anything. Obviously, it's different.
United board are just weird, man. Come on, you had Mourinho, finished second, you won Europa League, and you still sacked the man.
Nah, but it's not that black and white though. It's not that black and white.
There's a lot of
there's a lot of
rejuvenated Man U.
You got to read between the lines, man.
He put you man back on.
Are they ever gonna win anything now?
Man, you?
Yeah.
Not with Ollie. I don't think so.
So
maybe an FA Cup or something like that, but I don't think
something like.
You're playing Norwich, innit? You're playing Norwich.
I don't think Ollie has it in him.
He hasn't got the minerals.
League or the league.
Oh, you know what? I can see Thing winning. Actually, no. Leicester, Chelsea, Man City still in. Well, no. I can see United winning the FA Cup. That's not out there.
Yeah, that's something like that.
About Europa?
I don't know, man.
Actually, Europa. Yeah, Europa. Definitely. Who's still in the Europa?
Listen, you have to have the mentality for Europa. Mourinho had the mentality to be like, look, won the league, we're going straight into Europa. This is how we get to Champions League.
All the eggs in the basket, innit?
You have to respect that. You get me? Ollie will try to do both. Like, we can maybe do the league thing, qualified that way. Nah, Europa League's no joke, you know. That thing's full of warriors, you know. Them teams don't mess about out there, like.
But who's playing though? Like,
I don't even know, man. I feel like Inter's in there.
Yeah, Inter's in it, but they haven't played football. When are they starting? When are they starting? I don't even know when they're starting.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're starting later than England, so they're going to be rusty as well.
But it's not about them teams. It's the teams that you only hear of in Football Manager. Next thing they're doing bits like.
Boy,
if the dangerous teams.
You can't take anyone lightly in Europe.
Don't think of the name brands, innit? Like, think of the ones you don't know of. Like, those are the problems. Like, those are the big problems.
The thing is,
that's the thing. I mean, the landscape's probably a bit different now as well, though, because traveling to flipping the depths of Serbia on a Thursday night when it's minus 30,
artificial pitches and then
exactly. That's probably out the window because of this whole.
And obviously you got their fans as well.
Yeah,
booing you for
mad intimidating. Yeah.
And now that's all gone. Them teams are gonna get smacked now because it's just pure. It's just quality. They lose the home advantage. That's what they rely on.
Thing, isn't it? Yeah.
That's why the relegation teams in Premier.
Don't underestimate teams, man. That's the thing you love about football. It's never just black and white. Like, it's never just straight.
Yeah, 100%.
True.
100%. But I just think without the fans backing them, if they go 1-0 down, there's no motivation to come back.
Yeah.
Fans.
They'll get that 90-minute goal or something like that. Like
them FIFA goals, yeah.
FIFA.
Plus 2 minutes.
That momentum shift, yeah.
plus 2 minutes.
All right, guys, let's start trying to wrap this up. All right. I'm gonna ask you both a question. It can't be related, so you can't give me an example that relates to your team. So, give me 1, 2, or whatever. What's your favorite Premier League moments? D-Buck, we'll start with you. That will give you time to
that's
think.
That's not thing. That's not Tottenham.
Can't be Tottenham.
Ooh. What's no, it has to be the City QPR game. I've never seen that much drama on the last day of the season. United beat Sunderland?
Beat them 1-0.
Pretty much won the league. They've won the league now.
I think they had fans were like, yes, you know, people were thinking, yo.
City are losing. It's the 90th minute and they're losing.
No, it was 2-2.
No, they scored. They scored in the 91st minute. No, they scored after 90 minutes. Man. I think Dzeko scored in the corner. It was like 91st minute or something. Just over, I think. And then, obviously, and they scored like 2 goals in 2 minutes. And the thing is, what kills it's like, you had the United fans on the pitch thinking, have they won it?
Yeah.
And it's like I've never seen that drama on the last day of the season.
Down to the wire, innit?
That was the last kick of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like...
they won 3-2, but Dzeko's goal made it. He made it 2-2, so they needed to win.
No, but what time did he score? Because I'm thinking It
was late.
It was late. It was definitely late.
It was 90+
2 injury time goals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said 90th minute, they're losing. They're not even drawing. They're losing at 90th minute.
Brings it back to 2-2.
So it brings it back to 2-2. Then he scores straight after. And then, not to mention, Joey Barton in that game gets a red card, kicks Aguero, gets so angry, kicks Aguero. Because I remember what he said. He was like, who's the best player in the team? Like, let me take him out. So obviously it gives my team a better chance. I've already messed up the game, getting sent off. So he kicks Aguero like that. Then madness happened. It was so much drama that day. I just think they'll never ever, not in any time soon,
gonna see something like that. Yeah,
not anything like that. That last kick of the game. But that's mine. That's mine. I have to say.
Duke, what about you?
I don't even know. Not Newcastle related.
Shady, go to you. Go on. We'll go for you. We'll give Duke time.
One, like a moment always just sticks in my head. Thierry Henry. I think it was against Wigan.
Free kick?
Yeah, you know when he bangs that free kick in there, he turns his head to the ref and goes, that's enough? That's
rude. That was rude.
Yeah, and that epitomized Henry to the T. The arrogance, the confidence, the ability, the techers, all in one package, man. Amazing. Great player.
That was a.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Didn't like him, but obviously you got to respect the guy.
Yeah, you have to appreciate ability, don't you? Sit player.
That was rude.
Because then you think about it in the Premier League now, how many players, you know them guys that just ooze, whatever you want to call it, ability,
that's
swag,
techers.
Like you don't really see players like that. They almost like come at me, bro. Like I am the best.
When was the last you could apply that to the whole of Europe though? I can't think.
You can't really think of anyone that knows they're the guy.
Neymar.
But not. But you can't do that. You can't do that for Paris though. You can't.
Yeah, we're playing against farmers and that.
Messi, when he scored that last-minute goal against Real Madrid at their stadium, took his shirt off and said, "Look at the God." And that's when that burnt them. Yeah. Like, he took his shirt, went off to in their own stadium, and just said, "This is the kid that you're looking at. This is you're witnessing greatness." You can't even say anything. You just take that.
No. And that's the thing with certain players. Forget rivalries. You stand up and you clap at it, man.
Yeah,
if you don't do that, you're a hater.
Yeah, you can't even be angry. You just got to hold your hands up and say, "Look."
Yeah.
Different class.
Different gravy in it, man.
Yeah. So that's the only thing I can think of recently. I think.
Duke, have you come up with anything?
I would say something more recent. Company's goal that basically won City the league.
That Leicester one.
Everyone was telling him, "Don't shoot, don't shoot." And it's like man just looked at man like, who you talking to?
They were like,
boom.
Everyone was screaming, "Don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot!" And man pulls that out. That was and that won that pretty much won the league, That pretty much won in the league.
Pretty much did it, yeah. And that's a fitting way for someone like Company to kind of bow out. Because you have to respect the facts. That's what you did it, bro.
So I'll just that you know me, man. I'm shooting.
All right, the ball set up. I'm hitting it.
Like if it's a volley, you're hitting it. Don't care. There could be other options on, because it's the volley, the way it's dropped.
Yeah. No, but certain times, when the ball sits up right.
Yeah, but
I don't care if it's on if it's on your weaker foot and it's 40 yards and it's on the volley.
How about if it's like 90th minute, and someone's free like on your side that's just tapping.
It depends on the score and depends on the occasion.
You're volleying it, yeah? Because Duke's volleying it.
Nah, Duke is. You just got when you got Duke in the team, you know what he's gonna do in it.
And he's got manual, and he's on manual shooting, so you can go anywhere. You can go anywhere. You go top bins, or you can go out the stadium. Like it's a 50. It's roll of the dice.
Sure. All right, lads, it's been fun. Episode 3. Yeah.